to the ML16 Madden 18 team unveiling. Me, Dave, and Drew got together late last night, and sat down together on a Skype call and gathered up everybody's list and tried to make as many balanced divisions as we could while giving people their top choices. There were a lot of popular teams this year, like the Raiders, the Jags. Those are probably the two most popular teams. So if you had them on your list, you most likely didn't get them. But we tried to put everybody in the best situation possible for them, and we tried to put them in a situation where their division mates were people we felt they were similarly skilled with, and that would create good divisions for the league and fun matchups for us to watch as we take this journey into Madden 18 together. So without further ado, let's get right into it. First, we have the AFC South. Uh, and Dave was the first pick, and he's going to go with the Jaguars. Dave's going back home. He's been the Jaguars for a number of years earlier on in the league, and he's excited to get back down there and get his hands on Leonard Fournette, Jalen Ramsey, Telvin Smith, those kind of guys. Joining him is going to be his brother, Sam, is going to be taking over the Titans. He's coming back to the league, so we're excited to see the Randlet, division there and see those two brothers go at it. Joining them is going to be Nick L, the Saints user. He's going to be taking over the Texans. So he's going to get those nice rushers in Clowney and Watt, get his hands on Deshaun Watson, get DeAndre Hopkins. So I'm sure he's going to, have a ton of fun with that. Next division is going to be the AFC West. First up, we have Brendan getting the Raiders. He had them first on his list, and he got those Raiders. He's got that big Derek Carr contract, but a lot of nice pieces like Khalil Mack, Derek Carr, Amari Cooper, Marshawn Lynch for a little bit. So it'll be interesting to see him navigate with that roster and those sick jerseys. Spencer's going to be returning to Kansas City. He's not going to have Jamal Charles. He's not going to have David Johnson. Maybe he'll make a trade, get a nice running back in there. I think they have Spencer Ware. So Kansas City I think that might be our only repeat team from last season. And then finishing off the West will be Meat taking his favorite team, the Denver Broncos, as he tries to figure out that quarterback battle and get those Broncos back in the playoffs and back to the Super Bowl. Now in the NFC North, this is one of my favorite divisions. Will is going to be having the Bengals. He's going to get his hands on John Ross, Joe Mixon, AJ Green, Tyler Eifert, in that high-powered offense they have down there with Andy Dalton. John is going from the Jaguars to the Steelers. He gets another big bruising running back for him. I'm sure he wanted to get the Jags, but we got him over to the Steelers where he can get Le'Veon Bell. And look out AFC, because John with Le'Veon Bell sounds like a pretty scary sight to me. Joining them, Cody returning to the league. He's going to be taking over the Ravens. He's got some work cut out for him, but they have a couple of nice pieces there in Baltimore, so it'll be interesting to see how that goes. In the AFC East, this is going to be Joe. Joe he's out of the league now, but he said he's going to probably be joining us the end of September, right around the time we kick off. So Joe's actually going to be alone in the East for right now. We have two or three spots actually. So two of those new guys will be in the East with him, and they'll get the Dolphins, Pats, or Bills. NFC South, here's the first NFC division of the day. Lynn is going to get the Buccaneers, a team close to my heart. He goes from Green Bay to Tampa Bay. So he'll have Jameis Winston and Mike Evans, Deshaun Jackson, and all those other, fun Buccaneers players on that high-powered offense that they have down there now. Kyle is going to be taking over the Saints. Drew Brees. Who else they got? Adrian Peterson, Marcus Colston, I think. Is he still in the league? I don't know. He'll have some rebuilding to do with the Saints, but I believe that's his favorite team. So we're happy that we got him into that spot. And Ty going from the Cardinals to the Dirty Birds, the Falcons. Ty getting his big wide receiver he likes, Julio Jones. They got Devonta Freeman, Matt Ryan, some studs on defense like Vic Beasley, Deion Jones, I think, is that linebacker's name. So it'll be fun to see Ty, get his hands on the Falcons and see if he can get them back to the Super Bowl and not blow a lead. NFC West, always a fun division. I think it's going to continue to be a fun division for us. We got Adam heading from Philadelphia to LA. He's going to be taking over the Los Angeles Rams. Derek, our second returning player, same team. He'll be taking over the Seahawks again. A little bit older, a little bit wiser. Uh, let's see if there's anything he does differently this time around. Maybe builds that team a little differently. And then Pode is going to get his favorite team in the Arizona Cardinals. They have their studs on defense still. They have Peterson. They have Honey Badger on offense. They got David Johnson, Fitz. So there's some good pieces there. Next division is the NFC North. Rick gonna continue his work with the Bears. See if maybe he can get Shazier back over there. I don't know. He'll have to talk to John. I know Rick is excited to have his favorite team for a full cycle and see where it goes. But he's going to have some stiff competition there because Andy is going to be taking over the Vikings. Andy's returning to the league. He's going to get the Vikings from day one, really get a chance to, put his imprint. Andy gets Dalvin Cook, who is, I think, his idol as much as he talks about him. So Andy getting Dalvin Cook, that's exciting. He's a big Florida State guy. So I'm excited to see Andy get Dalvin Cook. And the Vikings have a very good defense. Danielle Hunter, Eric Kendricks, Trey Waynes, Xavier Rhodes. So they have some nice young pieces. Andy's going to do great things with this roster. And here comes our final division. This is going to be the NFC East, ESPN's favorite division. Dan going to his favorite team, the New York Football Giants. He gets Landon Collins, OBJ, Eli. He gets a chance to, get back to his favorite team and build them up. Myself, I'm going to be taking over the Philadelphia Eagles. I'm excited about getting them. They have Wentz there in place. Nice young defense with Kendricks and Derek Barnett, the rookie. Brandon Graham's there. Fletcher Cox. So they have some nice pieces. They also need a lot of work, but not a whole lot of big contracts. Gives me a lot of flexibility to build this team from day one and put my imprint on it pretty quickly. And finally, Drew is going to get his Cowboys. Drew's a huge Cowboys fan. He'll tell you. He's going to get his hands on Dez Bryant, Dak, Zeke. All the Cowboys, that big offensive line. Probably going to have to build up the defense a little bit, replace Jason Witten eventually. But I see Drew doing a lot of good things with this team here. That's going to be it for the team reveals. I thank you guys for a fun Madden 17. I'm looking forward to an even better Madden 18. And so with that in mind, feel free to, talk about your teams, talk trash to your new division rivals, get those trade talks started. Maybe it's never too early to start those. And thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys around.